Yeah. All right. So the map doesn't much matter right now. One note from last time is that it was pointed out to me that that spell that he used to capture these guys, I think it's actually supposed to take like 10 minutes to cast and cost like 100 gold or something like that. So I kind of
Oh
fucked that up.
shit.
But that's okay. I just didn't catch the casting time
Oh,
and
really?
material components, but oh well. Doesn't matter. It was just these guys. It wasn't a huge deal. Um, so who's left here? These guys. I think you said you were just gonna kill them all, right?
Yeah, we were gonna spend the
No,
time to slaughter him. Oh,
somebody
no, no,
wanted to
no,
try to
no.
question
Ryan,
him or something.
Ryan wanted to talk to him. I think.
Yeah,
Or Grimgar, one of the two.
Cool.
I don't know. So we've got the little human girl. We've got one dog. We've got the Afridi guy, Zwig, and the. She was a human woman, and then Theron turned her into a giant ape, and then when she reverted back after he let go of the spell, she was a turtle woman. And that's where we left off. Dundas has retrieved the conch from the water.
Indeed.
So what do y'all want to do?
Is
Hey,
it a
you're not.
golden
You're
conch?
not the person you were before. You're a turtle. Turtle.
Uh,
What's that
yeah,
about?
yes, I am a turtle, but I was sent here by the Harpers to, and then this person over here, the young girl, her form shimmers, and she becomes what is a cute little frog person, about the size of a gnome. Not like the Hydroloth that Frang was, the gross thing. Um, she is a grung. See if I can find a picture quick because I forgot to do that.
A nude,
Okay.
preferably.
Okay, I can
Wait,
do that.
wait, what?
That's a grung.
Oh,
Okay.
a water.
And this grung is purple and red. Um, Erkin, you know that there is a tribe of grung that live in the high forest, a single tribe, and your experience with them is that they are basically unintelligent tribal people, um, virtually subhuman in their intelligence, except for the leader of their tribe, whose name is Chief Yellen. But all of those grung are green and black, like the picture. This one is purple and red. None of the rest of you have met a grung before. Um,
Okay.
and the grung uh, says, "Matuna, that's enough. They know that who you are and the fact that you were sent here by the eternal flame.
Hey, yep. All right.
My name is Ard Fogset, and I actually am from the Harpers. We made an alliance with the eternal flame to stop Crushing Wave from summoning their prince. And once Matuna has left this place, our truce will be over, and we can go back to our respective sides."
Hmm.
Question: weren't they calling each other Predence and Veronica? Was that fake names and I realized that, or
That was fake names, and you realize that because they were both
okay,
pretending to be humans.
gotcha. Okay.
Can I roll to see if I believe him?
Sure. Also note that the little human girl, this is actually a male grung.
Yeah, I figured when you did the male voice, he was a male. Okay, I rolled a 19 plus what is the insight?
Yeah.
or perception?
Insight. Yeah.
Okay, 25.
There's, I mean, one of your problems is that you've never met a grung before, so you don't know what the facial expressions are supposed to look like, but you have no reason to believe that any of that was a lie.
Okay. I have a question for you. Do you know who Valivo is then?
I'm trying to remember who that is.
Endrith Valivo, proprietor of Valivo Sundries, Harper agent. If he was a Harper, he'd probably know her.
Oh, in Red Larch?
Yeah.
Is that person in Red Larch, or is that person in Phandalin?
I guess I didn't write where they were from. Uh,
Yeah, I think it's Red Larch.
yeah.
Ard says.
Excuse me.
Ard says, no, I don't know who that is.
Hmm. Okay. Well, that doesn't disprove you, but that definitely doesn't help.
But anyway, we've been on the tail of this Freng creature for some time now, and it looks like together we've managed to stop them from their evil deeds. And Matuna says, "Ah, yes, I'd just like to thank all of you for coming to my aid." And Ard says, "Shut up! Get the hell out of here!"
Wait a minute. I want to.
Hold on, I'm just describing what's happening. The Afridi pulls out like this satchel thing that he like puts over his arms, and the dog hops in. Because remember, the Afridi can fly.
So like they look like they're gonna leave.
Yeah, they're getting ready to leave.
I say, hold on. I want to talk to you, Matuna.
Why? Zwig doesn't care about any of this and is going to go over and talk to Dundas.
What's up, dude?
Are you the one that started a fire in Neverwinter?
Nope.
Were you anywhere near shit, where did it go? Sorry. Anywhere near Cara Dune Monastery near the Mere of Dead Men?
Maybe. I don't know where that is.
Can I roll insight on her first comment that she said she didn't start a fire? Neverwinter.
Sure.
Okay. I rolled a 9. I think I get +0 on that. Excuse me.
Yeah.
No, I got +4, so 13.
You can't tell either way.
Okay. Um, when's the last time you were in Neverwinter?
I don't remember. Ard says, "What's this all about?"
I'm from the Mintarn Mercenaries and had some reports of a fire turtle causing a fire at Neverwinter some days past, and then
Oh yeah, that was her. It's just like her mouth just drops. Like, no, just wait a minute now.
I start preparing a spell.
how do
Art
you
says,
know about this?
Theron, the Harpers have an agreement with Eternal Flame. We can't attack her until we've given her a chance to leave after helping us with this.
Okay, with my frustration, I threw a ray of frost at the wall there.
Okay.
I say, you almost killed my captain's family.
I mean, people die every day.
Shrug. Meh.
I understand your frustration, sir, but we have to abide by the agreement that the Harpers made.
I'm no Harper.
Well, that's okay.
The hell does that mean?
I mean, not everybody's good enough to be a Harper. That's fine.
He's right. What are you gonna do, Grimgar? I got your back. Whatever you're gonna do.
Well, I don't have any direct orders to capture her at the moment.
What are your orders again?
Don't worry about it. We can go after her after we've let her leave. That's all
Oh,
that
you're
was
gonna come
required
with
by
us?
the deal. Well, no, I have to report in, but I meant the Harpers in general.
Okay.
Never mind. Actually, I'm supposed to apprehend her. um,
So
Who's
hold
with
on.
her again?
You can
Good.
think a little bit more.
Yeah.
So Zwig has gone over to Dundas,
Yeah.
and he says, "Well, it was good to be on the same side this time."
Yes. Again, I do apologize for what happened in the past. I'm just glad we were able to do what we just did.
So you're a warlock as well.
Mm-hmm.
What has your master asked of you?
Yeah, about that. Well, excellent. Nothing.
That's not true.
No, I know it's not.
Okay, you look. I'll go
I-
back to Grimgar.
Yeah, just keep
Alright.
moving real quick.
I
So-
stumped him real quick.
I was like, shit, I'm trying to read real fast.
So I'll say, due to your help here, I'll honor the pact you have with the Harpers, but I'll be coming for you.
Well, that's ominous.
Ooh.
Well,
Why'd you do it?
she says, well, listen. Oh shit, I forgot his name. Shit. I have the pipe.
Ard?
No, that's the grung.
Oh.
Guy with a pipe?
Yeah, hold on. Elazar, the
Oh
guy,
yeah.
the guy from
Oh.
Scarlet Moon. She says, well, Elazar said that you were planning on joining the Eternal Flame, so I guess I'll see you when you return to Scarlet Moon Hall.
I guess so.
Okay. And the Afridi's just going to jump into the air and they're going to fly off.
Cool.
Okay, are you ready yet, Dundas?
So before, so he's a little more time. I want to relay if I didn't before, the letter I got from Captain Hawk, and basically said that the Mintarn mercenaries had removed unclassified threat from Caradun Monastery near the Mere of Dead Men that appeared to be some sort of Tortle Fire cult. Fate of the leader, the Tortle Fire Witch, was unconfirmed, which is obviously this chick, and that she caused a fire in Neverwinter that got me in big trouble because I disobeyed orders to save some people there from the fire. So I really dislike her quite a lot. And some of those people were the wife and baby of my captain.
Oh, you saved them, or?
I did by disobeying orders, and then I was then in trouble with my captain for a while, but then was recognized for my heroic actions. But still,
Well, you really are a good guy, aren't you, Grimgar?
I clap Theron on the back and choking back some tears.
Art says, "Yes, you're all great people, but listen, Theron, I have to go hand my report in. I'm going to make sure that you are noted for your involvement here. That means you can add 1 renown to your character for the Harpers.
Will do.
And oh shit, where was I going with that? I have other missions that I'm going to be on very shortly, involving the other cult activity around here. I want you to understand that the Harpers didn't make that agreement lightly. The threat of this Prince Bullydrag was far too great for us to just leave to chance that someone might defeat him, and honestly, I don't know if we would have been able to do it without all of their help.
I think you're right. Now, since you don't know who Beliveau is, does that mean you also don't know what happened in Wamford?
Yes, I know a little bit about what's happened in Wamford.
Is there anything extra you can tell me other than the fact that everyone's dead and Wamford is exploded?
We suspect that one of the cults set off some kind of magical device.
So probably not this fire one, probably not the water one.
As far as we can tell, all of Crushing Wave's activities have been centered around this summoning and interfering with some of the river traffic. The Eternal Flame has been obsessed with stopping them and has been working mostly on recruitment. So
Yeah, we
I
somewhat came from there, so
I agree that it probably isn't either of them.
the one that we haven't been to in a while is the Earth cults group. So I'm wondering if they've been up to that since we left them forever ago. So we fought the air people for a while there. They would have had to regroup. We really didn't do much to the Earth people.
Yeah, I don't know much about any of that. I've been concentrating on this for a good while now.
Okay.
Have you
Anyway,
heard anything about a Gar Shatterkeel in this area? He's probably part of Chris Crushing Wave.
yeah, she's their leader.
Any idea where he might be?
No.
It's told him he's likely in the Water Temple. Don't know where that would be.
No.
Okay.
Frankly, I'm surprised that the summoning ritual took place here.
Why do you think they did it here?
Don't know.
Okay. I don't think I have anything else for this fella.
Well, at any rate,
that I can
the
think of.
spoils are yours, and don't let these creatures get away.
All right. Thank you for your help.
You're welcome. Thank you for your help. And
I go to give him an awkward high five before he leaves.
he just looks at you, turns away, and dimension doors. Out.
I look at my hand and notice how dirty it is, and then go clean it in the water.
Okay, so Dundas Zwig
Yes.
asked you what your master asked of you.
Master? I don't have a master.
I mean, you're a
I'm-
warlock.
So yeah, I was given my powers by Frank.
That's not possible. Frank isn't nearly powerful enough for that.
I mean,
How did you get your powers again?
Frank.
He just says like, here's a food, eat it, and you'll get my powers.
If I would, he offered me powers if I could.
Do you not have all of your notes or something?
That's what it says here.
Well, I don't know what you're reading.
Yeah, what does it say? You got your powers
this
from
is
Frank because you did
from
what?
the backstory.
Oh, so you don't have like a Word document or anything?
I do have some, but that's back in Cali.
Okay, hold on.
I'm trying to remember like anything.
Remember
else.
we went through like a whole thing that
Yeah.
like cleaned all of it up.
Maybe I have it in these.
Hold on, let me get it for you.
Yeah, that'd be on my other notebook, which I fucking didn't bring.
Uh, all right, I'm gonna give you. This is a lot of text. I'm gonna IM you
Okay.
with. Oh, can I really do that? I wonder if that. Did that work?
That.
It was like your message is too big. Would you like to send it as a text file?
Let me see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, it looks kind of ugly, but
That's fine. Slush.
okay. Well, anyway,
Oh, it's so weird. It's so
yeah,
wide.
I would say copy paste it into a Word document
Yeah.
for it to make sense. But let's see. I don't want you to have to catch up.
I got Jack format in it.
Finally, he's doing something useful.
Okay. Um.
Okay. Uh. So Sarula.
Yeah, that's who we're talking about.
Okay. Fuck, there's a lot to read.
Yeah. Go to where it starts with Srula said.
With finality, or yeah.
No, there is blah 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 blah.
So there's okay, yeah.
Just read through that part quick. Everybody else, let's do the investigation checks for finding stuff. Where the hell my pen?
Where's Erkin and Maxon?
I'm looking at bodies.
Arkin's over here.
Oh, there's Erkin.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Hey.
they could have
do we
talked.
Do we have
I
time
have
to
a-
loot first, or
I
should
have
we
a
take
number
these
on
guys
my
out?
Well, were you gonna try to talk to them?
Yeah, I guess so. As long as they're not going to get out of this thing anytime soon.
Who was gonna try to talk to them?
I'll talk to him if no one
I
else
remember
wants.
this now.
Well, I mean, Zwig has his helm of languages that he could.
I try to talk to him and then realize I can't understand what the hell they're saying.
They're not. You can't even tell they're saying anything because they're just splish splashing. That's how they talk.
Can I use comprehend languages?
Yeah. How long does that take?
Well, if I do a ritual, 10 minutes.
Oh, so it's 10 minutes. Sure, you can do that.
I say I don't think these guys can understand or talk.
Does it let you speak the language or just understand it?
Just understand it.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess we can look at stuff in the meantime if.
We'll have to have what's his name?
Well, you guys are gonna search last. I want the rolls, so everybody make an
Oh, sure.
investigation check.
Okay.
Nate, let me know when you're ready.
Come on,
All
investigation.
right, all right.
25 for me.
7.
3.
I got a natural 20, by the way, for that.
Of course you did, you fuck.
I 100% did.
Where's Jack? Can Jack confirm it?
He can confirm. He saw me roll it. That's all I
don't hear him.
We'll go. Well, yeah, he.
What did Maxon get?
18.
Okay.
I think I'm ready, Joe.
Okay.
I believe.
What
So he said, "What is?"
did your master ask of you? And
Ask
remember,
me-
you don't have to tell him anything.
Yeah. I'm glad I got this now because I forgot about that. Basically, I'm looking for a multi-headed creature.
A multi-headed creature.
Yeah, and then there's a portal, which is kind of funny that we had a portal here today.
Where is this portal supposed to lead?
Not quite sure, but I know that this
Yes, you do. The point is that her pond is infested.
right, but
So
it doesn't
he asked
say
you where it
it
goes.
goes.
Yeah, it goes to her pond.
Oh, but like where it comes from. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it goes to the pond in the Feywild.
Jeez.
Do you know anything about this?
Oh, I mean, I thought my task was hard. Yours sounds like a bitch.
Yeah. I'm also supposed to bring you in.
Well,
He's like, wait a minute.
well, my plan, if you'll let me, is to
Mhm.
bring the conch back to H2O.
Yeah, I like that.
Right back.
I hand him the conch.
This time, I'm going to bring a different way to breathe. Then I can talk and breathe.
I like it.
Ah, that's a good idea, huh?
Yeah, that'd probably work out for you.
But I'll take care of this. This is the task I must complete for my god,
Which is,
Helm.
all right. Yeah, okay. I hand him the conch.
Okay. Well,
What's What's your task?
you're in the middle of a conversation with a
Oh,
turtle right
sorry.
now.
All right.
He says, "Well, good luck. Good luck with your task, and maybe I'll see you again sometime."
What is your task? Just to return this conch?
I was supposed to protect it from Baphomet's family.
Yeah. Once you're done with that, hit me up.
Maybe I will.
All right.
He reaches out his hand to shake yours.
I shake it.
Sweet. All right. He's gonna start walking away because he doesn't have any of that magical bullshit that just disappear.
He's like, well, see you later. All right.
Okay. Comprehend languages. They're just cursing.
Mother.
Oh, he left. Oh boy, this has been a rough night, guys.
You're doing great.
Who left?
Travis walked away.
So does anyone
I'm back.
speak?
Oh
Does
yeah,
anyone
thank God.
speak their language?
He cast comprehend languages, so
Yeah,
he can.
he can
I can
understand.
understand, yeah.
Dundas can not speak Aquan, but he can speak primordial,
Right.
which means he can get close. But they're just cursing, Theron.
Okay, they're just cursing, guys.
Dundas, can you ask him where the water temple is?
I'll try.
Make a performance check.
Okay. Mm. 10.
All right.
Pretty
Um,
good.
One of them. Actually, I don't have to speak in broken language because Theron can understand exactly what they say. He says, "Why should we tell you anything?"
Yes, why you should tell him anything.
I want to know. I don't think we should let these guys go.
Mm.
So we kill them if they don't tell us? Is that what we're doing?
Well, aren't we just gonna kill them anyway?
Um,
What's
I mean
why,
that's up
why?
to you. You're the soldier here.
Yeah. I mean,
Does anyone else have an opinion on it?
I don't like.
we were gonna kill him regardless. We were trying to kill everyone.
What
So I
kind of
just say we go with it.
are these? The water people?
Yes, they're creatures made of water.
Tell them. I'm gonna tell them. Be careful. I'm gonna breathe you up.
You're gonna breathe them.
I will inhale you.
He just snorts them. Oh shit!
That means we're gonna have to boil them.
They're so good.
No, he can water breathe. That's the point. He's got water breathing.
Wow. I would have to boil them.
Basically Futurama.
About to
That's so
become
good.
air people.
All right. So yeah, I say we get rid of them.
I'd like to try to know where the water temple is. So
You gotta give them something to go off of, though.
Why don't you do charades?
Me?
Whoever wants to know where the water temple is.
charades.
I think we all want
Yeah.
to know,
You
technically.
want to draw a picture or something?
Where's the water temple?
They understood the question.
It's at the bottom of Lake
Ask it again,
Helium.
but in a more threatening voice.
I guess I'll threaten. I'll say, "Tell me where it is right now."
Kill one of them while you do it.
Yeah.
They
And I do it
say,
very-
"Why is that monkey shouting at us?"
He just called you a monkey, Grimgar. Are you gonna take
And-
that?
No.
Dance, monkey.
So I will attack the weakest one.
Okay.
Use Toll the Dead on him.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
You failed.
Okay.
I don't remember what their hit points are at.
Total of 13 damage. If he was hurt already.
Yeah, he had 10
Yeah.
health left.
So after I kill that one, I say, if you don't talk, the rest of you will end up the same way.
They can't understand you.
They
But
don't know
Well,
what you're
I
talking
say,
about.
Dundas, translate.
I translate it as aggressively as possible.
All right, make an intimidation check.
And so far so good. The roll was good. Intimidation is +4, so 18.
18. He says, Theron, you're the only one who can understand it. He says, "So if we tell you, you'll let us live?"
They're asking if they tell us, will we let them live?
Hell
tell-
no.
I tell them, yes.
Okay. Are you lying?
Not this again.
Absolutely not.
Hell
Roll
yes.
perception, Joe.
Okay. Says he's not
I say,
lying.
I-
Okay. Roll
You gotta be
persuasion then.
neutral.
I say I'm not intending to let them live.
Persuasion plus 4. Let me roll. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
I gotta look up fucking water elemental perception here, or insight.
Before we just destroy them,
I'm very
Eh,
persuasive.
done
You
this.
got a
Ask-
19, so he believes you, I guess. He says it's below the ground.
I say,
Kill another one.
Below the ground.
are you trying to be a smartass?
He says, I don't know what that means.
They don't know
Remember,
what that
you're
means,
you're not
Dundas.
speaking Aquan either. You're speaking Primordial. So
I say,
you
where
you has smart buttocks.
where exactly under the ground?
He says, I am not from this place.
You say he's not
Good
from this
for
place,
you.
Dundas.
Has he been there? How do we get there?
Didn't he just come out of the portal?
I say,
Oh,
as
did
simply
these
as
guys come
possible-
out of the portal?
Oh
I say
yeah,
as simply as possible. You just said you would tell us where it was, and you now are saying you don't know where it is.
it is below the ground.
That is not a place.
I am from the water plane. There being ground at all is strange.
Hey, Nate, Dundas. Ask
Yeah.
him if we let him go, what he's gonna go, where he's gonna go.
Where
They have
will
no
you
leader.
leave when we let you go?
I don't
That wasn't
know.
even good English.
Do me.
I don't know.
Where goes you?
We were called to help Bully Dragon. Now he is gone.
Okay.
You should work under us.
What the
I do splish splashes to get it went across.
You can't tell if they look at you or not because they're made of water.
All right, I don't think we're
Be my
gonna get any
minions.
useful information from these.
Dundas, make them your minions.
I say we
You're
kill
a
them.
you're a water guy.
Yeah. I tell them, work with me, and I will reward you.
Yes.
What reward?
I haven't figured it out yet.
You can bring them to H2O and they can live there.
Is there anything that you got?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Good. Get my thoughts together.
Don't you hate these guys? You hated Bully Drag. You should really hate these guys.
I mean, they're just mere,
Yeah.
peasants. They don't.
Yeah, I guess.
You don't
I mean,
know what if they're just doing their,
You know I'm down
their
to throw
orders
my
are.
elbows at them.
Well, I say we just kill
Feel bad for them.
them. Yeah.
Travis like, damn, I feel bad for
They do a little bit.
Yeah, but they want to kill everyone on our plane.
You don't even know if they know that's what they're doing.
They are not of this world.
Okay, they said
must
what
be
reward?
removed.
I haven't figured it out yet. Is there anything you're currently working on besides trying to kill us?
We were brought here to help the prince.
Ooh, I know how we can fuck Joe. Ask them what their names are.
I say I don't think they're helpful, and I attack the next weakest looking one.
Okay.
Oh no. I ask what their names are or what your name is. To whoever's left.
What is their date and location of birth?
I want to know.
I don't
the
know what
name.
you're attacking him.
Wisdom
with,
saving throw. Toll the dead. Sorry.
Which one? 18?
Natural 20.
Oh, jeez. Next one. Next attack.
Jesus Christ.
Why do you want them dead so bad? What are they? What kind of threat are they to you now that you have to kill them now?
18.
They don't even know where they are. Where are they gonna go? That's gonna kill anyone.
Why do you want to let them go? They're evil water creatures.
Who said they're evil?
They tried to destroy our entire plane of existence.
They're just working for their prince.
One of them ate me.
What if what
Went
you're
inside
doing
me.
is actually evil and you don't know?
It's not though, and I pray to my
Wow.
God as I always do.
Mind blown.
Say,
I say, well, guys,
I always
I'm
listen to
gonna
what my
check
God.
these bodies.
Yeah, I want nothing to
always
do with this. I'm gonna.
I think I'm out of this.
I'm
I
just
don't.
gonna
I don't
start
like
looting.
it anymore.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and check out Frang.
Man, I wanted to loot bodies from the start.
Well, I know. Well, I need this resolved.
Just finish killing them, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
Yeah, he's intent on killing them, and we're not gonna stop him. So
He kills all of them. Fine. All right. Map doesn't really matter anymore. All right.
He even what's his face that just left. Zwig said, "Don't let these guys go."
He did.
you trust his wig?
I mean,
He knew them better than we did.
yeah, that's
He
probably a
didn't.
good
He didn't
call.
know those ones.
I just don't like.
He
the
he
killing
knew
thing.
their intent.
I feel like you're being kind of racist here.
I don't like needlessly killing either, but these weren't
Not every water elemental.
stupid goblins. These were creatures bent on our destruction.
Goblins are inherently evil. Water elementals aren't.
True.
They weren't human.
Yeah, but we've let goblins
They weren't
go.
human.
That's
We should
that's
kill
so
them.
racist. I'm not a human.
Max, I think, is the only human.
Wait
Yeah.
a minute.
Super racist.
Let's kill
kneeled-
Maxon.
I kneeled down and prayed to my God for a while in contemplation of.
I
this all.
anti-pray to his god.
So when you guys search, I'm gonna.
What the hell does that mean?
I'm messaging you what you collectively find. 500
Okay.
platinum pieces, a black sapphire worth 5,000
God.
gold, 20 pearls worth 100 gold each, 2 diamonds worth 1,500 gold each, and 15 runite bars. Dundas,
Runite
with his
bar.
natural 20,
Is that food?
finds a shiny black disc with a radius of 1 foot, which only weighs 5 pounds.
Shiny blast.
Shiny black dick.
Shiny black dick. That's a foot long. All right, I got
Did
one.
anybody write down all the things he said we got? Because
It's in
he
D&D
posted
text
it.
right now. That's
Oh,
what
okay.
that's what Dundas found.
So
Theron.
I'll add. Let them finish.
Yeah, that would be nice. Theron finds a purple tinted breastplate that appears to hum.
An old humdinger, eh?
Maxon finds a strange looking steel gauntlet.
Gauntlets.
Just no, not gauntlets. One gauntlet.
Put it on your strong arm.
Grimgar finds a plain iron ring.
Shit.
And Erkin finds jack shit.
All right, I've been looking this whole time.
You rolled a 3. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. That's
I give Erkin my breastplate because he appears sad.
Okay, so
Breastplate?
Yeah, you can have the purple tinted breastplate that appears to hum.
where did that?
Whoa, Jesus. Okay, purple breastplate humming.
Am I putting this in as a custom item, Joe?
Yeah. You only know what I told you.
Can I try to see if I know what this black disc is?
Sure.
That sounds
Um,
familiar.
what
We've been
are
looking for a
you-
black disc.
What do you think it is? Trying to figure out what kind of roll you need to
I'm just trying to. I guess I would think that it's some type of magical.
make. Okay, make an
Some
Arcana
sort of
check then.
summoning item or something.
So you
Right.
said this we found 500 platinum pieces. So it'd be 5,000 gold.
I got 14.
Yeah, it's what I put in the chat.
So I'll add those to our party money.
14. You don't know what it is.
Okay. I want to ask everybody else.
I'll
Everybody
take
make
a
an
look.
Arcana check.
I'm not doing anything. I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
I'll look at it. Sure.
Arcana check for me too, Joe.
That kind of plus 0.
Ooh, that's very good. 25.
Um,
Yeah.
you think that it is a magic item,
Okay.
but you've never seen one like it before.
I would study that thing, Dundas. Definitely magical.
Hmm. Well, I'll hold on to it.
While we're all looking at stuff, what do I got to roll to check out my gauntlet? Like in investigation.
So if you're just like looking at something and trying to roll, you either know what it is or you don't. Meaning you've either
Got
seen it before and you know what it is, or you've never seen one, or maybe you've heard of it but you're not quite sure. If you spend an hour looking at something, you can gain some knowledge of what it is just by examining it for an hour. But to truly know information about something, you need like an identify spell.
Okay.
Early on when we were playing, I was kind of giving you guys information that I probably shouldn't have.
Understood.
So I mean,
Who knows identify spells?
without even rolling like Maxon, you know that this is a gauntlet. It's a right-handed gauntlet. If you want to make an intelligence check, make an intelligence check.
I rolled a 19.
Okay. Yeah, you know what this is. You don't know whether or not it's magical, but this is a melee weapon known as a claw gauntlet.
Ooh.
So you can add that to your inventory.
Hmm.
Huh. Battle axe.
That's just what I had to base it off of.
Up close.
All right,
and
I'm
personal.
adding the rest of the stuff Joe had mentioned to my inventory here. If anyone wants some specific.
There's some things in the description there, Rob, that you don't know that we'll have to have you figure out later. But
Trying to find the description. Where do I go to look at it?
well, I don't really want you to look at it.
What do you add to your inventory, Ryan?
Never mind.
I added the hold on, sorry. 500 platinum pieces, a black sapphire, 20 pearls, 2 diamonds, and runite bars.
To the group money?
I'm adding the other stuff separately, but the platinum pieces I added to the group money.
Okay, so for gold. Okay, so we're doing the gold separately.
Yeah,
How
because
many of us are there?
the other stuff we
5 of
gotta
us?
sell, I guess. So we can't just add that as gold, right, Joe?
You didn't find any gold.
Yeah,
that's right.
or the platinum, I should say, is the only thing I can add just to the party money.
Yeah.
But you added the sapphires and pearls and stuff to your.
Yeah, I'll add it all just
Okay. Okay.
to keep track of it. We need to find a gem dealer sometime so we can like sell shit. We got a ton of shit to sell.
Wait,
So-
runite bars.
Rob, what you know about the claw gauntlet
I don't
is
know what
that
those are.
for the purposes of using it as a weapon, And for proficiency purposes, it's a battle axe. So if you're proficient with battle axes, you're proficient with a claw gauntlet. The difference is that it has the light and finesse properties, meaning that you can dual wield with it, and you can use strength or dex when you're fighting, uh, rather than just having to use strength. And battle axes have the versatile property, meaning you can use one hand or two hand. This obviously you can't do that with, so it is not
Is
versatile.
battle axe a martial weapon?
Yes.
Good, I am
So
proficient with that.
So it's 1d8 slashing, and you can use either strength or dexterity for the attack and damage rolls. And there's other properties about it that you don't know yet, but
So I didn't write this very well, but I'll tell you what I've got for the Runite bars. I don't know if this was a mission I had gotten from Endrith, but I wrote wagon of Runite bars outside of Yartar metal that has inherently metal. Then I wrote hand of Yartar. I'm not sure how that's. Yeah, it says think Zentarum. So maybe Zentarum did something, and I just wrote this really shitty. But it says Runite reacts well to magic, and it's 4/6 spells being casted. So maybe we can bring it to Phandalin and
Sure. You want to hold
do
on to
something
them?
with it. I can, yeah.
Yeah, all right,
Maybe
I'll
if
let
we're
you
in
add
Endrith,
those
I can
instead.
ask her about it.
So I didn't add those, so I'll let you do that.
What's
15
the
Runite bars.
Okay.
Am I
knew
able to
Runite sounds
am
familiar.
I able to cast that witch bolt, Joe?
you don't know any of that yet.
Okay.
Keep trying to say that.
It's true.
I kept reading, sorry.
No, it's okay. All you know is what I just put in the text.
By the way, I'm carrying a bunch of stuff. I want to get rid of some of it. Maxon, do you want 100 arrows?
Sure.
Okay, I give
I
those to
probably
you.
haven't subtracted it in about 100 arrows, so I'll just
Yeah.
leave it where it is.
Okay, I'll give those to you. Does somebody want a crossbow? It's a nice crossbow too. It's not just like standard. It's like a +1 kind of crossbow.
I have a standard crossbow.
Why don't you take this +1 crossbow?
It's a heavy crossbow.
Yes, that's what I've got as well.
All right.
So I give that to you. And then along with it, here's 10 +1 crossbow bolts.
That's 10 crossbow.
+1 crossbow bolts?
Yeah. I found them down in that in the castle there that collapsed while you were in it earlier. And here's a case, a crossbow bolt case as well.
Do arrows have +1 exist?
Mm-hmm.
And actually here, Erkin is another 100 crossbow bolts.
I'm not gonna use a crossbow that much.
Well, I give them to you anyway.
I throw them on the ground.
Did you not fucking hear me?
He's over carrying capacity right now.
Yeah, I was over here. He's just trying to get rid of shit.
Yeah, and those Runite bars are actually real heavy.
I'm glad I didn't take them then.
Oh, who has them?
Theron.
Yeah, I've got the Runite bars.
All right. So the Runite bars weigh 30 pounds each.
Holy shit.
What?
Maybe
How
we
much is
spread these
too
out.
much? How much
might-
weight is too much, Joe?
15 times your strength.
Yeah, I'm like right at the edge of mine, so I can't really carry more.
15 times my strength?
Yeah.
I have lots of room then.
We can take some of those Runite bars.
I have 64 pounds right now, and
Oh shit! I have 205.
yeah,
And
I'll
you
take
take
them.
those crossbow bolts too. There's 100 crossbow bolts. Threw away.
Yeah, because I'm way over carrying capacity. So how many do you want to take?
I'll take all of them.
You could take all of them.
Probably. How much do they
It's
weigh
like what?
each?
It's like 400 pounds or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I could probably take
15
like.
times 30. What is that?
Oh,
450 pounds.
no, I can't carry that
450.
much.
Can we do something with these bars here,
I think you
Theron?
can carry that
think?
much. His strength is 19.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Oh no, wait, that's only
Well,
300. Right.
I'm
Okay.
carrying 64 already too.
What a mic.
Take 10. See what that does to your weight. It'll tell you if your over carrying capacity
That's
up to the
300
top there.
pounds, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta remember what. How do you spell it?
R.
RUNITE.
Yeah.
It says no
Close.
results found.
Right.
It's a
It's
custom
let
item.
me just put it in.
There's a runite breastplate. I'll be at like 364.
Oh yeah, I got a bag of holding.
Oh, can you put stuff in there?
Could, but I could just put my own stuff in there and say, travel light.
Maybe these runite bars might be worth money.
I definitely can't hold that much though.
I'm carrying a
I
couple
could maybe
great
take.
axes I don't need.
I could take maybe 5 of them.
Yeah, why don't you get rid of some of those? I have +1 great axe I'm not
Okay.
using if somebody wants it.
I put 10 in your inventory.
Yeah, but that's gonna make me way overweight.
Yeah, you're over.
Theron, do you think we could do anything with these runite bars here?
We can ask, but I'm not sure. We would need a smith probably, and a magical smith.
Someone take like 5 of these.
We only took 10 of the 15.
No,
I
I'm
can
saying.
take the rest of anything. I got lots of space.
I'm saying I'll take 5. Somebody else takes 5, and somebody else takes 5.
I can carry like
I can definitely take 5,
50 more pounds.
All right. Well, I don't.
or maybe I can't take
You don't have
5.
lots
shit.
of space. Erkin, you're already over.
I'm over by like 1 pound, and I got a bag of holding which can hold 500 pounds,
Oh,
which
there you
has.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, just
Oh,
put them on
shit.
there.
I love
I
how he
took-
waited
I
that
pick
long to
up
bring it
the
up.
crossbow back
500 pounds? What?
and throw them back at him. Why don't you take these too?
He's like, dude, I have a U-Haul out back.
How many am I taking?
What?
Take all of them.
How many?
15.
15.
Get him out of here.
Runite. Please spell rune. Is that a thing?
RUNITE.
You took all 15 of them?
Yeah.
Okay, your bag's over carrying capacity.
How much does the bar weigh?
They weigh 30 each.
30.
30 times 15.
Uh-huh. It's 450.
Yeah.
And you've got
Alright.
6 sets of 10-pound rope in your bag.
I'll get rid of one set of rope.
So he's at 510.
Joe, you were just not waiting to say that shit.
Wow, Joe, you're a son of a bitch.
Yeah, man, look at all that rope.
Why do you have so much rope, Birkin?
I like to
Does
go
it-
with extra dimensional spaces.
That's good.
Where can I customize
He's over
that?
by
There it
10
is.
pounds. I love it.
Joe,
Eh,
does D&D Beyond automatically take into account my backpack of efficiency?
What? No.
Okay, how do I do it? Okay, 60 pounds. I've
Inventory management. This is great.
never been close
Learning.
to over carrying capacity before.
Uh-huh.
These runite bars, they're huge. So it can store up to 60 pounds.
So as long as you've
never
got stuff that could
30.
possibly fit into it, you can add 30 pounds to your carrying capacity.
Okay, so I should be able to hold, what, 230? That's strength times 2?
Oh no, 60 pounds of gear. But will never weigh more than 30 pounds total. Oh god.
Strength times.
So yeah, you
15.
can store 60 pounds of stuff in there, but remember that the bag itself will weigh 30.
Okay, so
So you can go 30 pounds over.
30 pounds. Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, right now you have your bag as weighing 15, which isn't right.
So it should just say 30.
Yeah, so you should change the bag to 30.
Or change it to negative 15.
Making it so hard.
Does that
What
work?
if
No,
I?
if you want to make it negative 30, I don't even know if it'll let you do that, but if you can,
Oh, that would.
Yeah, it does.
okay. As long as
So yeah,
it's
negative
as long
30.
as it's actually full, then that's true. If it's not full, then that's not even true.
Right. It would be full though in this case. Let me get rid of my sledgehammer. Oh, maybe
I don't even
maybe
know
I'll
if
need
that's
that.
right. That doesn't make any sense. No, it does
Well,
make a little
it's
sense.
saving me on 30 pounds, right? So
Yeah,
I
so
just subtract 30.
right, so it's making other things worth
Way
zero
less.
instead of what they are. Okay,
Exactly.
I don't want to talk about this anymore, so I accept that as being true.
Yeah, this is the worst.
This is insane.
Also,
All right, now that
we were talking about things you can do to prepare before a fight. Don't forget that your staff of defense can be used to cast mage armor that lasts for 8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I just every time I think of something you guys could have done before this fight started, I bring it up.
I guess I never really think of casting it on somebody else.
Staff of defense?
Yeah, because
You can't
it's a
cast it on
touch
somebody
spell.
else.
Oh, that doesn't really help me much. It's 13 plus dexterity modifier.
Your dexterity is +2. So your AC would become 15.
Oh, yeah, that is better.
Yeah, it is better.
There's some reason I wasn't using it, but
It's fine. I'm trying to bring up things so that you know for next time. All right.
Makes sense.
next time I use that magic circle.
So you have this stuff. Is there anything else you want to try to look at before you move on?
Wait, really quick. Did
Yeah.
Chris? Did you take all those bars?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can remove them.
Let's check your inventory.
Is there anything else in the area we can look around and check out here?
You can.
Yeah, I want to do that, I guess.
Let's go to those places that we completely
Yeah,
missed
what
before.
is this, like a house up north here?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check that out.
Okay. So you
I
walk
agree.
in and it is full of stove tops and tables for food preparation.
Definitely nothing else in here.
How long do you want to spend searching it?
As short a time as possible to make sure I don't think there's any like hidden stuff in there.
I will help him.
All right. Make investigation checks. Like as short a time as possible in this magical universe to make sure there's no hidden doors. Okay. 7 days later.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
No,
You
roll
find a pot.
And
At
plus
first,
seven.
you think you found a secret door, but it's just a drawer underneath one of the stoves.
I'm a 17.
There's nothing in here. There's not even any food in here.
I'll check the pool again,
Rats.
like thoroughly though this time.
Yeah, you want to swim around under there?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll an
And I'll
investigation
roll.
check.
14. Oh no.
Can you zoom out, Joe?
Where's my investigation?
Yeah.
+2, so 16.
So along the bottom, you find that some of the stones in the area above where the portal was, have been removed, and they're still under the water, but they're just kind of thrown to the side, and a metal plate has been installed in place of them below the spot where the portal was. You also find various shredded leaves and flowers floating in the water.
I want to collect the leaves and flowers.
Okay.
And tell the guys about what I saw. Some metal plate in place of stone.
Like a
Let's see what they think.
dinner plate or like a
No,
plate?
like a 15 by 15 plate of metal.
Is it like welded down?
Let me check again. So I go back and look at it. Can I tell?
You can't tell because it's way too heavy for you to lift.
Can I tell what kind of metal?
Make an intelligence check.
Okay, Intelligence.
How deep is the pool?
Uh, it is only about 5 feet deep.
Damn. 10.
10. You can't figure out what kind of metal it is, but it's tinted slightly purple.
I tell you guys this.
Tinted purple, you say?
Yeah. I'm
The
not very good with
breastplate was
metal.
tinted purple.
I
Metal?
think that these flowers here and these leaves,
What color is the
that
runite?
metal and that all have something to do with that
The
portal.
runite is tinted purple.
Aha!
Nothing to do with each other.
Probably.
I bet they do. I bet all these are items that are required for that portal.
Do you think if we all like stood in the pool and tried to lift this thing, we could? Only 5 feet deep. That's not so bad.
I mean, if you want, I think it's welded down pretty good.
Yeah, you don't think we can move it?
Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's all jump in.
Might as well try.
Theron, make a history check.
Okay. 16 plus 4, 20.
You remember hearing that somebody had stolen some herbs and plants.
I remember somebody had stolen some herbs and plants.
Do you know if they were
These
these?
might also be them. Yeah.
Did you
Let
write?
me
You know,
check my notes.
Yeah, did you write that down?
All right, that sounds familiar.
this was definitely for that portal. I have a strong feeling.
Hmm.
That's why I want to hold on to these. Maybe eat
It was
'em.
Golden Fields, Travis.
Golden Fields was robbed, yeah. Rare herbs stolen, water line and cudweed. They are both herbs used in water magic. Water line is often used in teleportation.
Hmm.
So this is from Halia Hanadrum, or I don't know how to pronounce that, of Halia's Bathworks.
Well, maybe we should return those to her.
I think we should.
Cool.
Good job, Bendis. I didn't really put that together when you collected those.
Yeah.
And it makes perfect sense. Since it's water magic.
All right.
What about the rune plates? Does that ring any bells?
Uh,
You read before what runite does.
Magical swallow. Oh, okay, I see. It's just supporting the spell that was casted. That's what they did there.
all right.
So we're
Figured
figuring it
some
out.
shit.
Yeah. All right, that makes sense.
Well, that's good because I'm gonna need some of that because I need to make this.
We need to make some stuff out of this stuff.
Yeah, I need to make a portal.
I need to make a portal.
Let's do this. Let's start making portals, y'all.
Pull that hammer.
Every body of water we go to, I start trying to make a portal. Oh, damn it! He took that conch shell. Fuck.
Okay.
All right, I think that's it, right? Don't see
Uh,
anything else.
yeah.
Should we go investigate the other areas of this place before we head to?
What's the statue?
That is Moradin.
Did we discuss that before? I can't remember.
Kind of.
Probably like
Did
4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Moradin is the lead god of the Dwarven Pantheon.
I give a quick prayer before I go too.
He's a bitch ass.
All right.
Did I hear him?
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I smack him.
Ooh.
You gotta be near next to me to smack me.
I go over and smack him.
I think I'm good here, fellas.
Okay, you gonna leave this area?
Yeah.
Sure.
To the Earth Palace.
We trying to take a nap?
I mean it's like noon. I mean you can take a short rest if you want.
I'm just asking the guys how everyone's feeling.
I don't have many spells left, but I don't feel too bad.
I have 37 of 52.
15.
And
There is nobody out.
nobody out.
There's nobody here.
I'll say. I guess it doesn't matter where we are. Let's take 10 minutes, and I'll use prayer healing to try to heal us up a little bit, just in case.
Okay, tell everybody what that. Tell the class. What that is.
I need 10 minutes, and then I can heal up to 6 people, 2d8 plus 4, plus another 4.
Okay. Or we can do a short rest.
We could look at our items and do some stuff.
I don't have any spell slots.
Sure.
I
do
could
a
do
short
some
rest
stuff,
instead.
but I can't do much. What
Is rather
does
short rest.
everyone else think? Yeah, let's do it.
Sure, that sounds good.
I'm tired.
So you guys can do a short rest. Remember, you can use your hit dice. Grimgar, you can also cast that spell if you want. Still.
How long were we at that battle for?
I mean, the battle only lasted like a minute and a half.
All right. Okay. So we were.
But I had that you guys were in that area for 2 hours.
Okay. Alrighty.
So it is now noon.
I guess I'd rather save it. This is my only
Okay.
second. I only have 2 spells
Make
left.
sure you actually hit the short rest button too, like especially for Dundas, because you get your spell slots back on a short rest.
Right.
I don't know if you remember ever, Travis, that you have arcane recovery on Theron.
Yeah, I was just trying to find where that is. Can't find it.
It's in your feats under wizard stuff.
5.
Yeah, I'm at feats right now.
It's called arcane recovery.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
10.
If anybody spends their hour looking at something, let me know.
Yeah, I want to do that. Just a sec.
Purple breastplate. I want to look at that.
Okay. What do you want to roll to try to figure out what it is?
I want to roll stealth.
Okay, but something that makes sense.
Perception.
Okay.
I rolled a 1 plus 6.
Okay. Well, you have figured out that you think it's probably made of runite, but that's all you know.
Cool. Is it still humming?
It seems like it is.
I want to look at this black sapphire.
Okay. What are you rolling?
I will do perception.
Okay.
15 total.
You are sure that it is just a black sapphire. Anybody else?
Can I look at my thing for an hour?
Sure. What thing?
My gauntlet.
Okay.
You said there was more I can figure out, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do I roll?
What do you make an argument for me here?
Let's see. I was actually hoping.
Constitution saving throw.
Animal handling.
I guess I'll look at my black plate too.
I'm still just trying to picture what exactly it is. So it's a gauntlet, so it's probably attached to my wrist.
Yeah, it's basically a metal glove that has a Wolverine claw that can come out.
Okay, yeah.
That's what it's just
Just Google claw gauntlet and you'll see many different.
yeah. I don't know if
things.
it's a real thing, but I know it's a video game thing.
Yeah, I mean there are real life versions of it.
I guess I'll do a sleight of hand.
No, no, not sleight of hand. Just do investigation.
That's what I'll. Yeah, that's +0. How about 14?
14. You determine that it's definitely magical, and so you can now
So
utilize
like
the fact that
this.
it's a +1 magic item. Yeah, it's like that. Except that it can retract. He can retract it, like Wolverine,
Assassin's Creed.
kind of. It's not below the wrist though. It's above the wrist. Like Assassin's Creed,
So
it's below the wrist.
you said a +1 to magic, or
No, it's a +1 weapon, meaning you get +1 to the attack rolls and damage rolls.
okay,
It's already incorporated in the stats for the item.
I see.
The rest of the description you still don't know yet, because there's no way for poor Maxon to just look at this thing and figure that out.
I would have to have Theron look at it.
He would only know if he's seen it before, though.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
Yeah.
Actually, Theron's super impressed by it.
You would think
Take
that, like,
extra care of it.
you would think that if you gave him like an 8-hour rest to look at it, there's a good chance he'd be able to figure it out.
Sounds good.
Did we talk about where we wanted to head next?
I thought we were going to explore the rest of this place and then head to Wamford, or
Okay.
the remains of Wamford.
Sounds good to me.
So I think we haven't gone northwest or northeast. Or just north, whichever that is. I can't quite tell.
On this map?
Yeah,
Oh,
southwest was the church where that fake wedding was.
oh yeah, we've
South,
been here twice now. Haven't
yeah, southeast we came out from that area after we were at the collapsing castle.
we? Just gotta go forward west or west, right?
West is back out of the area. I think we want to go north or northwest now.
Oh, I do
Those
see.
areas we haven't gone
Yeah,
before.
I didn't see that little road up.
Should we go north?
Huh?
Wait, north?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go that way.
Which way did we just go? I thought we went north.
I think we came from the east, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. It was east.
We'll say it ain't so.
Yeah, let's go to the north.
Head north.
Okay. Okay. So you start heading up that path. This is a winding natural space between the mountains, and it has been fitted with cobblestones, similar to the pool area, except that it seems that repairs have not been made in a long time. Many of the stones are loose, and plant life has overgrown in places. It is a short walk to a small, flat, grassy space near a cliffside.
Hmm.
Okay. So there's the cliff right there. And there's no Gracie, there's no Percy, no Romulus.
Shit.
And the cobblestones continue forward toward a circle of thick trees. The path is flanked by bushes, and before the trees there is a short path which leads to a 20-foot dwarven statue.
What's the statue of?
Seen dwarfs before?
Make a history check or a religion check, either one.
You guys,
Aye.
try to remind me to summon person next.
And with advantage too, because this is all dwarf stuff.
Oh, I thought you were telling me to roll.
13.
That is a statue of Martha Marduane.
I go up and fervently pray.
Okay. So Grimgar sees the statue and just and starts feverishly praying. The swaying of the trees over here, catch your eye, and the main reason is that they are far too thick to sway in a gentle breeze, yet they are anyway. In the center of the circle, there is an unlit fire pit. There's a wood elf sitting cross-legged in the middle. She is covered in a mishmash of dark hides and furs, and beside her sits a helmet made from an owlbear skull.
Ooh.
What else?
You're a wood elf, aren't you, Orkin?
Let me do the talking. I know my way around wood elves.
I'll go with him. And I'm a high elf, so I act higher than him.
Damn.
Yeah, take that.
Okay, what's
I
everybody
can
else
speak
do?
Elvish.
I keep praying.
I'm gonna follow Theron and
Maxon, what do you do?
Sounds good.
I am also following.
Okay.
I can speak Elvish.
I'm just.
So the
curious.
four of you approach. She's just sitting cross-legged with her eyes closed.
I'll stay there if they move forward. Kind of just looking at everybody. What are you doing?
All right. I want to walk up to her and go, wake up.
How much
Jesus.
you put on little makeup?
When he says that loudly, I back away a little bit.
She opens one eye and looks at you, and she goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Got him.
What's wrong with me? What are you doing here?
I'm praying.
Oh. Oh. Yeah.
Who are you praying to? Or who are you praying to?
I'm not sure.
Ah.
Oh, so we didn't interrupt anything.
Theron, Maxon, how are you?
Oh,
You
I
know
know
my
this
name?
woman.
Yeah, it's Snagmother.
Oh.
I see.
I say oh, but I barely remember.
She's the
I
druid
have to look it
who's
up.
the head of the locals in Tarum.
Okay, okay.
I vaguely remember, yes.
We are well. What are you doing here?
She's the one that caught Finton with the coin he wasn't supposed to have.
Okay, is she the one that we met on the road there? She gave us a mission, didn't she?
Yeah, she wanted you to clear out the pirates from that one place, and she gave you the two druids that went with you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, there's a reward of 500 gold waiting for us at the bar dry. I don't know if we ever claimed it.
I
You
think
did.
we did.
You went there and
Did
you
we?
solved that
Okay.
mystery.
Ah, that's the same thing. Okay.
Wait, did I already ask her what she's doing here?
Arkin already asked her. She said she's praying.
Oh.
No one.
I understand that you're praying, but why did you come up here to pray?
Because it's what I used to do.
Oh. You live in this area?
He used to be a dwarf.
Oh. In like a past life or
No.
so how are you a wood elf now? Do I know any of this already?
No.
Okay.
She says, I was cursed and became a wood elf.
It's not so bad.
Wizard?
Necromancer.
Necromancer.
He's probably
Um,
taller now.
Yeah, I'm taller now.
how's the Zentarum doing?
Ah, well, things have been a bit better since you took out those pirates. But we still haven't determined who is stealing from our wagons.
Well, I'm having trouble finding my info.
We could
Wasn't it the
actually
water genasi?
we could actually use some help with that if you're interested.
Sure, what are you looking for?
I'll come over at this point. I've finished my prayer.
She says, well, as I told you before, our wagons seem to be getting hijacked more often than they should, considering how often everybody else's wagons are being hijacked.
Yeah, I got a mission from somebody else about wagons disappearing. You just were hoping I could look into that? Is that what you're saying to me?
We'll find out where they're going.
Well, our plan is to send a caravan of wagons and basically win whatever ambush befalls the convoy.
Ah, so a little bit of a setup.
That sounds fun. Let's do it.
Have you heard about the explosion in Wamford?
No? What explosion in Wamford?
The whole town is gone. Everyone's
What? She
dead.
stands up. What?
Everyone's dead. We were actually going to head there shortly here.
Has anything happened to the barge right?
I haven't heard of anything more specific than Wamford being annihilated.
My God. Whoever that
I'm I can only think
Whoever that is.
it's one of the cultists. Wait, what? Whoever who is.
No, I shouldn't have been talking. My bad.
Because she said, my God. Whoever that
Oh yeah.
I sidle up
My
to her
bad.
and say,
Didn't mean to throw
"Have you
you.
heard of
No,
what
it's all right.
we're doing? His statue's right over there."
is.
I just thought I missed something. That's all.
No.
She says, yes, I used to follow him.
What happened?
I got turned into a wood elf.
Oh, I missed all this. I was over praying. Oh, what a terrible fate. Is there anything we could do to
Well,
help?
It's the worst.
Yeah,
Wow.
oh, I couldn't imagine anything worse than that.
People think being a dwarf would be
Sly
worse.
glance.
Or people think, yeah, but it's not. Not true at all. Wood elves. Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd rather be
Hey,
a
well,
Kenku even.
The
Hey,
smells.
careful.
Hey,
And watch yourself.
What can I do to help turn you back?
Do you have the ability to undo a curse that transforms somebody into a different race?
I don't know if I have that power.
Yeah, you probably don't.
I don't
if you
think I
did, you're
do.
an asshole.
Fenton would be
Sure.
really upset if you did.
No, I don't have such power. But we could try to find someone that does.
She says, well, if Mumford was just destroyed, I need to get back. or my
To
bosses are going to be pissed off.
Wamford?
To the barge right.
Oh.
I would hurry.
We're headed that way. Why don't we head that way together?
She like moves her hands somewhat, and
I can.
one of the trees next to her splits in half in the middle, so that the trunk, the stump at the bottom and the top are still connected, but the tree has cracked open and a portal appears in the tree, and when you look through, Erkin, you can see the barge right in on the other side through the hole. And she says, "Well, this will stay open for a minute, so if you want to come along, you can."
We
And
should
she starts
go.
striding forward,
See ya.
Nice.
Let's
and she
roll.
walks right through.
I suppose we should take this opportunity. I wanted to
This
explore
will
that
save
other
us a lot of
direction, but
time.
yes,
I jump in immediately.
Okay, Erkin goes
I
through.
follow
I
that.
follow through.
Okay.
Peace out.
We all go.
I
Okay.
admire it for a second, then I go through.
All right, you all go through. All right, I got to change maps now.
I say I was hoping we'd have more time to talk about more to it, not know
As he's
right
getting
down.
pushed through the portal. Yeah. That's
We get it. We get it.
All right, that's a shame. You missed the person who was going to buy all your gems.
Ah.
He was actually walking into the scene next.
Yeah.
2 minutes away.
No, the place you guys didn't get to was the marketplace.
Ah,
Was it really?
Oh yeah.
Damn.
The
Don't
cat
worry, I'll
was
make us a
there.
portal.
There was
fuck.
a guy who buys gems, a magic book guy.
Oh, you were serious when
Oh
you
yeah.
said it?
Yep.
Oh no.
That's why I was.
Can we
That's
go
why.
back?
That's why when you guys went into that fight without going to see Snag Mother, who would have come with you, and I mean she knows 7th level spells, and without
Oh,
going to
bitch.
the store first, that's why the fight ended up being like I had to make it a lot easier, because there was
I
all
think we need
kinds
to
of
stick
shit you
with
didn't have.
Snag, mother.
And then remember when Grimgar died, and I was like, well, the only people you know that could bring him back to life are Snag Mother and she was there.
Wow, just
Uh,
praying.
So anyway, but she did not know about this.
She had been willing to wait for us to go check out the market for 10 minutes.
She could have. She didn't.
She didn't, did she?
She
She's
didn't
such
know
a
you.
jerk.
She didn't know you guys wanted to go check out the market before she goes to check on her inn.
Well, we
The
didn't
town
know.
across the river has been nuked.
We can always try to
Maybe,
ask her to
yeah, maybe
open
she'll
up a
let us.
portal.
Yeah, take a portal back. That's true.
Sure, maybe.
We can ask her.
Yeah, well,
I think she'll want to, right,
yeah,
Joe?
she's nice.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
All right. So you guys are at the barge right inn now, and she just hurries inside.
It all looks okay here.
Yeah, it looks the same as
Okay.
when you were here before.
Well, should we? What time is it?
It is about
Not
1.
much later,
Oh wait,
is
you
it?
guys took an hour rest, right?
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 o'clock now.
Should we go check out the city or just take a break? Probably check out the city, right? Or at least explore around the inn first.
We could ask stuff
Sure.
like how Wamford is destroyed.
Somebody must have seen something.
At the inn, you mean? Or go over to Wamford?
Both things?
Well, let's go in the inn.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
quickly go on the end.
Yeah, let me see if I've got that file so that you can remember. I can't remember. Do I have a picture of the town? No, that's the actual building. Let's see here. Do you guys remember what it looks like? Do you need the picture? You don't remember what it looks like. You didn't even remember who Snag Mother was.
I don't remember generally what it looks like.
I
I
never
don't
met her.
remember her name.
I was going to mention that we did get rid of that terrible Kenku that was stealing from her cart.
It's true.
This is what the barge right looks like.
Ooh,
This
pretty.
is where you come in. This was the inn itself where you did your mystery thing that you solved.
Where?
Over here.
I don't see your mouse. Does anybody else see his mouse?
No, we can see the grid moving thing.
Oh, my grid's not moving.
Any way to show your mouse on that?
Yeah, the mouse cursor.
there.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go. Right here.
Anyway, you're entering over here.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what?
Head on in.
Alright, you head on in.
Where's Snaggletooth?
Mother.
The Snag Father.
She was heading all the way into the inn itself.
What's
Main
Z4?
I'll
The
follow
the
her.
old barge right. Z4 is the market stalls.
Somebody sell stuff. I'm gonna go with this elf.
Yeah, I'll go to the market.
Okay. Aaron goes rushing after Snag Mother. Everybody else?
I go market.
You told me that already.
Sorry. I didn't know if you heard me.
Come on, Erkin, you're an elf. We
No,
all gotta
come
stick
on,
together.
guys. How does no one ever have any idea what they want to do?
Alright, I'll stick with the elf.
Okay.
I don't know.
Maxon stands in the middle of the street looking scared.
Just come with us, stupid.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
just going with Theron.
Alright, so Grimgar's the only one that went to the stalls. Okay,
Somebody go.
Grimgar, what do you do?
I look around for like the most unbusy stall.
There is currently nobody shopping, so all the stalls are busy.
Alright, and I'll just go to anyone that looks like they might deal with gems.
Okay, there is one that looks like he's got like jewelry and gems and stuff. He's
Yeah.
a guy with a gray beard. He's a human, bald. He's got one eye. The other one has a scar going across it with a ratty eye patch.
So he's handsome.
His arms are covered in tattoos.
Yeah, he seems like an upstanding fellow. I'll go chat with him.
Uh-huh.
I go to him. Good day, sir.
Good day to you.
I had just arrived in town here and heard about the destruction of Wamford.
Yeah, bad sign that when towns just start blowing up on their own.
I'll say it. What's the scuttlebutt? What happened to it?
They say it was magic.
What kind of magic?
Bad magic.
Any idea, like fire magic or air magic or anything like that?
Yeah.
Didn't really answer the question, but anyway. Anyway, what type of things do you deal with here? What are your wares?
I deal mostly in trinkets and knickknacks, jewelry and gems, things of that nature.
I've got several gems. I might want to unload if you're looking to buy.
Depending on the price. I'm always in
No,
the market.
Sure. I've got this black sapphire. I was wondering if it might interest you. Pull it out,
Let me take a look.
hand it over to him. Take a look at it.
Okay. How much did I say it was worth?
5,000.
Oh, this is quite a large gem.
I thought it's pretty nice looking myself.
This looks to be about 10 carats.
I'm not looking to eat it, sir. I'm looking to sell it.
measuring it. He's like measuring it. Ah, I mean, it's about 3/8 diameter.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. He drums his fingers on the table. You looking to trade or sell outright?
What do you have for trading?
What you looking for?
I'm
Magical.
about.
Magical
Oh.
things, mostly.
If I have anything that's magical, I don't know it.
What do you have anything of particular interest? Not just
Diamonds.
run of the mill things.
Diamonds. Everybody's always looking for diamonds.
Yeah, diamonds are nice, but I've got several diamonds, to be honest with you.
Got some black pearls.
Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, maybe just an outright sale.
Okay. What say you to 2,500 gold?
Hmm. Should I roll for this?
To what you're
I
gonna
really
say?
Huh? What I think it's worth. I mean,
Yeah,
you
you can
told
roll
me
for
what
what
it's worth.
you can roll for what you think it's worth.
Yeah, because my guy's not an expert on gems or anything.
Right.
I rolled a 16, and what would this be?
This is intelligence.
Intelligence, so just a straight 16.
16. So without a proficiency in anything like this, I mean, a 16 is definitely good, but you're not gonna be sure what it's worth.
Yeah.
So you think that it's therefore worth somewhere between 4,000 and 6,000.
Okay. I
But
say
for
no.
all you,
That.
but for all you know, it could be exactly 4,000. Like you don't. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Uh, nah, that seems a bit low to me. It'd have to be substantially more than that, I think.
How much more are you thinking?
How about 5,000?
He rubs his chin. Double what I offered, you say?
That's a nice gem.
Well, part of the problem here is that in order for me to make any money, I've got to make a certain amount of profit off of reselling it later. If I buy it from you for 5,000 and sell it for 5,001, it's hardly worth my time. So how about 4,200?
Pretty good.
4,200. How about 43?
Roll persuasion.
5 total.
He says, I really think that it's worth about 45. And if I go much higher than 42, again, it's not quite going to be worth my time. How about this? How about 4,200 and I'll give you this 50 gold diamond.
All right, I'll do that.
Okay, you can do that.
All right. 42 and a 50 gold diamond. Okay.
All right, so Theron, you
Right.
you and the rest of the guys go rushing toward the inn, and You can see her ahead of her. She's gone in. So you follow her, and you see that she is just inside talking to somebody.
Can I hear what they're talking about?
Um, you can tell that Snagmother is questioning this woman about what's gone on recently, and they're both talking quickly. If you want to make a perception, you can try to listen in, or you can just go up to them.
I would like to go up to them and say, "Hi, sorry to
Yeah.
disturb your conversation, but we were also hoping to learn some information. You wouldn't mind?"
Snagmother puts her hand over your mouth to shut you up, and just kind of pulls you into the circle. The woman she's talking to is Chalaska, the soldier who is the head of the guards at the barge. Right, that's the one that Romulus slept with while you guys were there. And she's saying, as I was saying, we don't know very much about what happened because the Knights of Samular have blocked the road off while they conduct their investigation. But they assure us that they won't let anyone cross the bridge without our mutual assent to it. Basically, no one has crossed because they haven't let anyone across, and our business is suffering for it. And Snagmother says, well, it sounds like they're taking the careful approach, but in order for our business to thrive at all, especially the problems we're having with the road to the west, we need to have this resolved. Theron? She takes her hand off your mouth.
Um, what is she asking me?
She just said your name.
Just
And
to
you went,
add
blah,
to it?
blah, 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 blah. And she sighs and says, could you go across the bridge toward Wamford and find out what's going on there and get the Knights of Samular to unblock the road so that we can get our business running again?
Yeah, that is actually what I was thinking of doing.
Great.
You just caught me in a moment. I'm sorry.
Once you're done with that, if you'd like to help us with our problems on the long road, then you can come back here and I'll have a job for you.
Okay. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
All right.
Anybody else have a thought? Because everybody's with me.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good, man.
I'm with you, man.
Make sure to report back to me on what's going on. We do need to know.
Okay.
Right.
Door suck.
Okay. Then I'll head toward the bridge.
Head toward the bridge. All right. So you guys walk back out of the inn. Grimgar, are you doing anything else?
Yeah. Real quick, why win this gem guy? I've got diamonds. Let me find here. I got 2 diamonds that I think are pretty valuable, and I like to trade them in for diamonds of equal value but smaller.
Okay. Make a persuasion roll.
9.
Okay. And make a perception roll.
9.
Oh my god. All right. How much are the diamonds worth?
3,000.
What
2
value
of
do
them.
you want?
So they're 1,500 each.
Yeah. What value do you want?
I want diamonds that are worth 300.
300. Okay. So you're going from 3,000 to 300?
Yeah.
Okay. You get 8 300 gold diamonds.
Okay.
So you lost on that exchange, but
Yeah, rolling pretty shitty.
Yep. Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, so you guys leave, head to the bridge, and when you cross it, you see that there are Knights of Samular blocking the other side of the bridge. And so as you cross, the guy in the middle holds up his hand. He says, "You're going to have to turn back. Turn back."
Am I leading this?
I say, who are these guys there? What are we doing here?
These are the Knights of Samular.
Why are they even blocking this?
Why are you guys blocking this bridge?
We don't want anyone getting too close to the town before we've determined what happened.
Well, I am was sent here by the Harpers to investigate. Was hoping you could let us use our powers to figure out what happened here.
What's your name?
Aaron, Lydon.
All
And I am
right.
Investigator Dundas.
Okay, who sent you?
Same.
No,
Okay.
someone really sent you, didn't they?
Not for
Yeah,
this.
hold
Oh
on.
no, you didn't get it. You were the only one that didn't get a thing, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody sent me to. Hold on a second.
Same with you, Maxim. I think Andreth sent you one too, didn't she? Rob, you there?
I'm sorry, what?
Didn't somebody send you a note for Wamford being destroyed?
I think it was sent to me.
Was it the same person that sent me?
I thought we all got it.
The
Y'all got one from somebody
Order
else.
of the Gauntlet sent me. Maxon got sent by Helena Herodrum.
Oh,
Hera Jew.
Oh, that reminds me too, by the way. Dundas, you get a +1 to your Investigation Society renown.
Ooh.
And Grimgar, because of all the praying you're doing, you get a DM inspiration. Okay.
Yeah, Order of the Gauntlet, yeah.
He says just a moment, and he sends off one of the guys as a messenger. Each of you were sent by a different thing, so you couldn't. Two of you were not sent by the Order of the Gauntlet. Everybody got somebody
I
different.
think Maxim was Emerald Enclave.
Yeah, I think Maxim was Emerald Enclave.
I'm both of them.
Yeah, but that's not who sent you here.
No, neither of them.
One of them did.
Somebody did.
Somebody-
Where's your thing?
You got like a talking bird or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Blue Jay.
Ooh.
The soldier comes back and says, and he turns and says, "Okay, please follow me, and I will bring you to Lady Stormbanner."
Oh, this bitch.
So
Okay.
he starts leading you off to the east. Do you go with him?
I quickly turn to everyone and say, we never did send a letter to them or anything after we stole the body. So this might
Oh,
not
Yeah,
end
didn't
real
we
well.
leave in a hurry too?
Yeah, they probably figured it out. What do you think we should do? I had meant to send a letter and I just kept forgetting about it.
Are you coming or what?
Stealth.
Just a
give
second,
us
sir.
one second.
Yeah.
Was Dundas with us?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so.
Trying to
Yeah, he
remember
was.
this.
Were you on that mountain thing with us while they destroyed the body? Or the thing?
We stole it. We stole the body.
I don't think Dundas was with us.
Stole a
He
body.
was with us.
Did you remember?
He was
I
the
do
one
remember.
down there. He was invisible, maybe. Wasn't he invisible?
He was never.
He was
no, he
literally
never
the one
came
who
in.
did it.
Yeah.
He was the one with the fucking
I remember we-
crowbar.
Oh, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
Did she ever see him though? Was he ever visible to her?
No, he was invisible the whole
No,
time.
he was invisible, but the
He
rest of
dimension
us were.
doored out.
Maybe he can disguise
Yes,
himself
that's
or
right,
something.
dude. That was so
Yo.
cool.
Should we disguise ourselves?
Are you coming or
Kind
what?
of late. He's already seen us.
Okay, I guess we should just go and deal with the consequences.
All right.
Are you coming?
Let's send. Let's put Dundas in front. Maybe she won't notice that we're the people if Dundas
It'll
leaves.
throw him off. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
Sounds
guess
good.
we'll go.
Which also means Dundas, you're responsible for whatever happened.
All right.
Well,
Copy
so
that.
on our travels, so we're just gonna tell the truth, right? That's our plan?
Yeah, I think so.
That Lich was gonna come kill everybody, so we prevented that. It was for good reasons.
If she asks,
Yeah, she asks.
maybe
Yeah,
she already has forgotten.
Hopefully, she just won't just kill us. So.
Maybe
Never,
she's
never,
forgotten.
never happened.
All right. He leads you over to a big tent.
Big tent.
Yep. And he sticks his head in briefly and then pulls his head back out and opens the flap for you all to head in.
Okay. Remember, guys,
Thank
be
you, good sir.
confident.
Thank you, flap holder.
Good old Flappy.
Everybody
boy.
going in this thing? All right.
Sure.
Boy. All right. You all go in?
Yeah.
All right. So you all go in. He closes the flap. In front of you is Lady Stormbanner and 5 of her soldiers in plate mail. And she says, "Well, I did not expect all of you to just walk right in here."
He was holding the flap though.
Who's talking
I-
here?
I nudged
That's Lady
I nudged
Stormbanner.
Yeah, I mean on our side.
Dundas is supposed. That was the plan for
Hey,
Dundas.
I got you.
Dundas.
Well, the guy stuck his head in here and told us to come on in.
No, I mean we need to talk about Samuel R. Caradune and what you all did.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if we're gonna help each other, there needs to be honesty between us.
You're right,
No.
my lady.
We've been scrying your pale Romulus for the past week, trying to track your movements.
I pushed Grimgar to the front.
So Romulus has gone back to Thandalin.
We
He's
know.
been with us lately. Yeah. So here's what happened. We encountered a extremely powerful lich.
Oh, we know.
Oh, okay.
You need to
And
understand that you almost got a lot of us killed.
How's that?
After you
We
left, we began searching for the body. We ran into Juniper at Wamford, and she explained that you had rescued her and some other delegates. She also described a body that you left behind in the basement of the monastery. The body that the Mirabar delegation was transporting to Summit Hall. The body of Gnarl Elrock. She said that you just left his body lying on the floor. So my men went to go get it. After they obtained his body, they noticed that Samular's name was engraved on a tomb. Before they could investigate, they were attacked by a lich. They ran, barely escaping with their lives.
So you
Oh.
took the body back?
No.
Oh, good.
Well, I apologize for those unintended consequences. We thought we had snuck his body out without anyone knowing about it.
Jesus Christ. You broke the lid. And the body was
Well.
gone.
I thought we established what happened.
We thought we
Yeah,
were
but we-
slick.
What did we?
We
tell
lied about it and said his body was
I know.
there.
So
That Romulus did.
Yeah.
That Romulus, grr.
I, as the DM, need to remind you guys of some stuff that you've forgotten. So first of all, remember I was having Jack make all those wisdom saving throws, like, randomly?
Yes.
Every day at 10 a.m. they were trying to scry him to see where he was. 'Cause he was the one that had went down into the basement. So they kept trying to watch him to figure out where you guys were. So remember when you were in the monastery and you went in the basement there and you opened up that one tomb and you pulled that body out and then just you tried to figure out what it was and you ended up figuring out it was a body the Mirabar delegation was transporting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you just left it on the floor, like in that tomb. When you guys left, you just left it there. So when the Knights of Samular, whose place is right here, started sending people all around to try to find the body, they found Juniper Spring Blossom and the other Mirabar delegates who were in Wamford. And Juniper explained to them that you guys had rescued them. Of course, they recognized the same description as you being the people that went in there. And she told them about the body. When they went to go get Gnarl Elrock's body that you'd left behind, they saw the nameplate on the tomb for Samuel R. Caradune, which is the body that you stole.
Interesting.
So they figured out that it's you, and they almost got killed by the Lich because they went trying to get this body. They didn't even realize that Samular's body was going to be there.
Oh.
Okay.
Well-
That sounds like, it's one of those comical mishaps that happens sometimes.
Ah, yes, I'm laughing.
Well, the important thing is that we didn't mean anything. We were actually trying to protect you guys from the Lich. Not that should save us from being sorry, but I think we need to forget all this and look forward to Wamford and what happened.
So why didn't you just try telling us what was going on?
At the time Romulus was in charge, and he made some choices. He's gone now.
We
don't
we were
worry about that.
concerned. Yeah, we were concerned you wouldn't let the body go and wouldn't take the threat of this Lich seriously, and thought he would come and kill everyone there.
Well, let me tell you, based on the way the battle went, I have determined that the Lich intentionally avoided killing my men.
What?
He avoided killing us too.
Yeah,
No, he killed me. Remember?
Well, he did kill him, but you were also not helping yourself with that.
Yeah, you weren't
I did
listening
nothing
to him.
wrong.
Yeah, you did nothing.
You weren't there.
Who is this
I
Lich?
wasn't there.
He's the brother of Samuel
What?
Caradune.
Which
Yeah,
one?
brother.
The evil one.
Hold on. Shit, what was his name?
If you're going to tell the truth, it's Renwick.
Remlock, thank you. Yeah, I should not find out under a
And
ledge.
I'm pretty sure he told you not to tell anybody.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. He didn't want them to know it was him.
Oh yeah, that does sound right. Shit.
I didn't write that down. So.
Sure is a way to die.
Oh, there we go. Doesn't want Knights of Samular to know he is alive. Well, never mind. Hold on a sec.
It's in his notes.
My notes aren't well organized.
Underlined and shit.
Yeah.
Man, it's almost
he-
it's almost a bad thing that you guys got here so fast that you didn't get to think about this at all.
Yeah.
And you knew the Knights of Samular. You knew the Knights of Samular were going to be here too, because the guy you found on the road, that was at that little campsite over here. Let's see, where did you find him? Right here. You found that guy at that campsite. Remember, he was sleeping in a tent, and Erkin woke him up. He was
Yeah.
a Knight of Samular, and he said that he was going to Red Larch to tell people what had
Well,
happened.
my message specifically said the Knights of Samuel are aid.
Right, so you knew they were going to be here.
Yeah.
Now you can't take it back. You said it, and it's in your notes, so you knew you weren't supposed to say it.
Notes are well put together.
Don't tell him we told you, because he'll kill us.
Again.
Well, now we got to figure out what we're going to do about this, because we were going to
Please
try
don't
to
do
go
it.
get the body, but...
I think it's best left with his brother. No.
Okay.
I when we are able to have no chance of her overhearing, I want to remind everyone he also told us not to mention that black box that was buried with his brother, but not right now.
Was he after anything other than the body?
I think
Nope.
there was a. No, I was kidding.
Not just the body, I think.
You kind of colored.
You know,
No.
He just wanted his brother back.
Yeah, just wanted his brother. He's very sentimental lich he was actually.
Okay, make a deception check.
Now
I gotta
that
make
you
it. I'm not
mention
good
it.
at deception.
You're the one that was talking.
Damn it. 9.
Who
Okay.
is our charisma
My
person?
rolls are terrible tonight.
Who here's good charisma?
She says, okay.
I have a +4.
God damn it, Nate. We wanted you to do the talking.
Yeah,
He
you know
can't
me.
even remember his own
You know
backstory.
me.
I
Yeah.
know.
He didn't even know he was there during the thing that he caused.
Was I there?
Oh, I totally remember it all now. I'm just
Uh,
bad at like location.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of shit that we've done
she says,
over a lot
okay,
of time.
we need to table this for a minute. While it's very important to me, we need to talk about what's happened here.
I
Yes.
agree.
Yes.
So, our initial report had been that there were no survivors, but we have managed to locate a few people who made it to the Bard's Right Inn. The Zentarum were initially keeping them a secret, but eventually we convinced them to let us talk to the people. They told us the following story. 3 pilgrims, dressed in green robes, entered the town and silently walked to the very center. They carried a box with a symbol worked into it. I gotta get something I can't remember. Oops. Doesn't work. Okay. What the hell is this texture? That's right. That symbol was carved into the box. When the pilgrims opened it, there was the faint sound of an explosion, and a bright beam of light shined upward. The light expanded into a red orb that encompassed the entire village, and then, with a flash, the city was gone. All that was left was a crater.
These are different green robes than the one that I have right here, right? I pull out the dragon green robe layer thing.
I don't know.
You weren't there, right? Right.
Hmm. Mind if we check out the crater for residual magic that might be there? I can check the
Do we recognize the symbol? I think it's the air symbol.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
where did he post that?
He
That's on
put
the
it on the
screen.
map. I was just reading my notes and I thought it was the air
Oh.
symbol from what I saw. So I want to say, I think that's a symbol of that air cult we've run into before. Feathergale Spire.
Didn't we kill most of them?
Only a few.
We
I
never
think.
cleaned out the basement with all the people.
I have had a vision of this of an explosion similar to what you're describing.
I have as well. Was there any kind of tiefling involved in these 3 messengers?
Not that I know of.
Very strange. What was your vision, Darren?
So I'm looking for right now.
She says, there were only 4 survivors. They were farmers who were outside the blast radius. Regret to inform you that Lord Herrick is dead, along with Juniper Springblossom.
Oh no.
In fact, all of the survivors from the Mirabar delegation who were previously rescued are dead, with the exception of one. A dwarf sage named Broldenthar.
Oh, thank gosh. My good friend. Where is he?
He's in one of the smaller towers at the Barge Right Inn. He apparently moved over there a few days before this happened to be more comfortable.
I'll have to go see him. He's a good friend of mine. There's nothing else they had to report about these people? They didn't say anything?
Well, the only reason they know what the boxes looked like is because they saw them when they were by the road on the way to the town. But if they had managed to see any more, they'd be dead right now. So, this is all we got.
Hmm.
Has anyone seen them since in the surrounding areas? Did they get away or anything, or are they dead of the explosion?
My guess is they died in the explosion. The story goes that they walked to the center of town and then kaboom.
Which direction did they come from again?
Uh, they came down the Desserin Road.
It certainly sounds like the air cult Feathergrail Knights, or where their outside base was located. Though I don't know if they're there any longer. No threats or other communication from these people? Whoever
No,
did this? No.
this just seems like it's a warning for someone.
I wonder why they attacked Wamford. Small town.
Yeah, probably because it was easy.
I don't know.
Nobody here to stop them.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Travis?
I just can't find where my vision is.
Uh,
I think I did dream to find mine.
May 15th. I just searched for the word orb. Well, listen. This whole business with the body aside, and we are still pissed off about that, by the way, but just the same, I think we're on the same side here. I need you to put a stop to what's going on. I don't know what all it is, and I don't particularly care. I just want it all to stop. So if you can swear to me that you're on the side of good, and that you're looking to stop these cultists and prevent as many innocent deaths as possible, then my men will help you.
Of course, my lady.
Boy, your group sure is an awful lot more respectful without that Romulus.
Yeah, he wasn't a real respectful guy sometimes. He
So
was he was a
Yeah, I
noble,
got
but
you could hear
he
that.
he wasn't raised in the noble houses and stuff.
and
I
stuff.
don't know why he was so disrespectful to you when we first met. Apologize on his behalf.
You're welcome to check out the crater, but before you leave, I want to talk to you again. I want to know
Okay,
where I can
think
help.
about it.
Sure.
And I totally read this and didn't realize this was it. Okay. So
So you're telling them this as you guys walk toward what was formerly Wamford.
part of the vision is 4 weapons that may be involved: a dagger, a spear, a trident, and a war pick. I think the orb might be the orb of destruction and chaos.
What orb is
Um,
that?
Of destruction and chaos.
orb of destruction and chaos.
Where's that
There's
from?
also floods, hurricanes, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions. I'm assuming each one of those is one of the elemental cult groups. He described 4 nodes, but he couldn't describe them any better than that. But destroying those nodes are key to avoiding the cataclysm.
Hmm.
Didn't someone say something about weapons for each of the places? Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah. Dagger, spear, trident, war pick.
Yeah, there was the 4 weapons created by the dwarf craftsman: the hammer, short sword, a crown, and orc splitter.
Yeah, I thought that might be related, but I'm not sure about that.
And there was 4 other weapons created by the drow
Yep.
as part of that. But we think the crown was in the summer palace there. That's what that
Yeah, that
one
fell.
creature stole.
The dragon knocked the guy into the abyss, into the drow land, the Underdark.
Um, the orc splitter. We don't know. I don't think where that might have been. Maybe we didn't. I'm just not seeing it right now.
You know that the relics of Basilmer, the weapons crafted by those dwarves, weren't
Yeah.
necessarily associated with each other at all.
Yeah, this is a different thing. These weapons were crafted by the dwarves, but these other items might be a part of what the cultists are looking for.
Okay.
I think this was a part of their fight, their war that they had. They created these items, like orcs.
Well, I remember in the book you managed to decipher with Woldenthar's help. We knew the crown might be in the summer palace, and we thought orc splitter the axe was buried with the king.
Yeah, off the road between Summit Hill and Belliard.
Yeah.
But those are different, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is, other than the fact that they belong to the same society, there was nothing in there that said they were associated with each other at all.
Yeah.
The drow had created a rapier, warhammer, longsword, and halberd.
Where did this orb come from?
That's a good question. I don't know. From whatever box they had.
Okay, so how's your vision fit into this then?
Well, if we can find um, the nodes,
What nodes?
apparently nodes. He said he couldn't describe it any better than that.
What's a node?
It's a good question.
You didn't see anything, did you?
I didn't have the vision.
Ah,
There was nothing about nodes in your dream.
My dream?
Yeah.
I didn't have a dream, did I?
Well, I guess I don't know what you're looking at.
Isn't it Redoth that had the dream? And he was just telling me about it?
No, I'm talking about your dream from May 15th.
You keep saying these dates, but I have no way of marking.
Go into your chat with me and type in the word orb.
Oh, you sent it here?
Yeah.
So I'll tell you about my dream. Mine, there was a lot of fire and people burning to death. And then there was this red tiefling woman with turtles. And Neverwinter was destroyed. And the explosion was very similar to what Lady Stormbanner described. Light shooting upward and then expanding to cover the city.
So that's probably next, or in the near future.
I don't know. And then she
Uh,
stabbed me.
Then she stabbed you.
Yeah.
In the dream.
It could be.
Well, someone should warn Neverwinter, or we should find turtle people and bad lady.
I don't think we've seen any red tiefling woman. Perhaps we should, but I don't want to cause a panic either.
I don't remember this for some reason.
Do we see anything when we get to the crater? Besides the crater, obviously. Joe?
I can describe it if you're ready, but
Oh, sorry.
I don't know if you're ready. I mean, I don't know if you're...
Still reading all of this.
I mean, you don't have to read the whole thing. I mean, the important part for here is probably the third paragraph. You probably should reread the whole thing at some point. The first paragraph is kind of relevant.
The red tiefling woman.
Same
So
as
my
mine.
dream. Okay, you saw a red tiefling woman too.
Yeah.
She's wearing a veil and little else. Behind her are three turtles. Let's see. She points over my shoulder. You should forget the past and start worrying about the future. You turn your head and you see Waterdeep behind you. You look back at the tiefling and see that she's holding a red orb. She frowns. Why are you here? This isn't for you. She taps her foot in thought, then shrugs and throws the orb at the city. Flies along in front of in the middle of the city. But then that describes pretty much exactly what happens.
Where is Waterdeep and Neverwinter on this map?
Near the coast.
One important thing. In my vision, the tiefling is behind Grimgar. She stabs him in the back with a curved dagger, and Grimgar dies. And she tells me, "Don't worry."
Very similar to mine.
So is it the same place, or are these two different places then?
Yeah, because this is describing Waterdeep. This is Swampford.
I see.
Mine's Neverwinter.
You sure? Who's more certain?
I see it behind me, but she throws the orb impossibly far to land it in the city.
Did she kill you when she stabbed you?
That's the last part of the dream I remember is her stabbing me and then whispering, "Do worry."
Okay, that's pretty much lines up.
Okay. You have the same thing?
Very similar to yours.
No, I'm talking to Chris.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm just trying to piece it together because
Okay.
someone's got to
Is
do
it just
that.
me and you that have the vision?
I think
Nobody
so.
else? Okay. So we should be concerned with Waterdeep and whatever one you have.
Neverwinter.
Never.
Has anyone else had a strange dream?
That's what I was asking. Doesn't sound like it though.
Well, I've had a
No.
dream, but not when you. What you asked is you had the same dream. So, no.
You had a similar dream?
What was your dream?
Um,
DM's May 15th.
oops. Who's by? He said.
Actually, Chris, you can look at May 1st. Are you guys looking?
Yeah, I'm reading mine right.
Yeah. Right. That dream.
I sent this stuff to you guys 7 months ago and nobody ever talked about it.
I don't remember when I got this and why I didn't put it in my notes. I remember reading some of it.
Talk about dying.
All right. Want to know about mine?
Yeah.
Sure.
I was around Golden Fields. There was a massive earthquake. And everything's on fire. Things in ruins. Tay was there.
So mine was fire. Yours was the
Fire.
earthquake. What was yours, Grimgar?
I had fire at the start of mine. Fire raging all around me.
Oh, okay. Then what's it say after that?
I look for water. There's nothing in sight.
Where does this say your earthquake part? Chris.
Me?
Yeah, Chris.
I was in what was Golden Fields? There was a massive earthquake, and there's a guy with there's a man with snakes for hair. He turns me to stone.
Medusa.
There's a were rat.
Yeah, I got
Pushes
that
me
stuff
over, and I
too.
crumble.
Yeah, I got that in a different vision.
You got that one?
Yeah, well, part of that. I start walking toward Liberté, or rather a statue of him, and then a figure steps up from behind the statue. It's a Medusa. He looks at me, but I look away, and I turn around. There's a basilisk behind me. It looks into my eyes, and I turn to stone. Then a were-rat comes from around a basilisk, and it pushes me over, and I crumble.
The last dream that I've had was from my about my patron, and all she told me was to get to work free in her pond. And then prior to that, I had a dream.
Yeah.
Where I see a human covered in barnacles, And basically, at one point during this, I see two fire elementals and a female turtle dressed as some kind of shaman launching fireballs at a 20-foot tall, deep blue bullfrog with tentacles coming out of his back. Seems like I saw the bullfrog step on one of the elementals and swallow the other. The turtle turned and ran, but a dwarf suddenly appeared and smashed her with a warhammer.
Grimgar.
Wow.
The dwarf wears a military uniform I can remember,
It's
and
Grimgar.
It
he
was me.
seems familiar, but I couldn't make out his face as I look at you. Kind of, I felt human pincers around my neck, and then I blacked out.
Human pincers around your neck?
Yeah, that's all I can remember. I blacked out.
Should have killed that bitch after all.
Okay, so in mine, human traps someone's neck in the pincers of his claw, and then
That was
an
me.
ASMR cuts his head off. Or no, he cuts the. Are you an ASMR? No, you're not. What are you?
Zwig is an ASMR.
Oh,
Zwig gets his head cut off. That makes sense.
It certainly sounds like your dream was describing bully drag.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
I also have that.
Well, I
How many
also had
dreams did
that
you
dream
have?
about a year ago. So
I have a lot of visions. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 visions.
Son of a bitch.
It looks like it's each of you must have had a vision, and I got parts of the same vision. Really similar visions. So what was yours, Rob?
My vision
Yeah, what was your dream?
probably had something to do with the dragon.
Well, look at May 15th
I
and your
go
messages
that
with
far
Joe.
back for some reason.
Oh, you can't?
Mine stops at July 6th.
Oh. I could probably find which one's yours then. Probably my last one. Or no, that was
Rob, I'm gonna send it to you again, but it's in the DMs. It's not on the channel.
your DM should go pretty far.
I sent
Not that
Rob's
I
and
know.
Nate's to them 8 months ago.
Yes, I remember this. So I had a dream. I heard deep echoing laughter. I'm in a cave. I'm walking away from the light. The laughter gets louder, deeper, and monstrous. There's a flash of light and descending. You're descending a set of stairs. Glorious castle stands before you. Suddenly the laughter stops. As you begin to look around, a streak of green dives at you from the right. You are immersed in green gaseous flames. Suddenly the castle begins to crumble and you realize you're underground and the castle was suspended above a deep chasm, pillars of rock. Fire subsides, and as the castle finishes falling into the abyss below you, you see the green figure flying in the distance upward and out of the cavern. He turns and looks at you as he leaves, and he smiles at his venom fang dragon tree. He looks
That, that didn't ring a bell, huh?
You sent that 7 months ago?
April 17th.
oh.
Shoot.
So you read that one a little late.
These dreams certainly sound prophetic. Maybe we
All
should
right.
send
So the
warnings.
So how many are left that haven't happened yet?
So the orb is that's Grimgar's.
Yeah, Neverwinter and Waterdeep being destroyed. I
I
certainly.
I have Golden Fields being an
Oh,
earthquake.
Okay.
which is near here.
I have to go to Golden Fields for some reason anyway.
Are those the only three?
We're the only three that I think that had that particular vision.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what was? Oh, he hit Bully Drag. Right. Who had Wamford?
Nobody?
Oh,
Romulus, perhaps?
That could
Did you
be.
have any piece of anything to do with Wamford, Darren?
I don't think so. I have one that's probably Romulus's.
What's that?
So his is Kalanoth, that queen there. She's sitting in the Vandal in town square. Romulus is on a platform holding his halberd. He's standing above Fitton. His wrists and ankles are tied together, and his neck rests on a chopping block. Um, he is killing Fitton. Fitton squawks and says Tribor is a shithole. Romulus cuts through Fitton's neck. Crowd cheers. Romulus and Fitton disappear. Then there's a Mount Houghton now. You can see Mount Houghton just outside the town erupting. So that must be the volcano.
Yeah.
Messenger runs past you, the one you sent to Neverwinter so long ago. You try to grab its wrist, but ash fills the air and clouds your vision. You see Romulus attempting to start an evacuation, but he's suddenly in a battle with four women riding wyverns, which we did that part too. One of them stabs him through the heart, and they move on, killing everyone in sight. And then you're alone in the town. There's a rumble, and a shadow falls over you and the whole town. You look up and see a huge bullfrog again. This time it wears an enormous crown. Suddenly leans forward, mouth open, and scoops you up and swallows you in one gulp.
So he killed the Wyvern riders.
Yep. That bullfrog.
Yeah, but we didn't take out all the air cultists.
And the crown got away or something?
Assuming that's the crown from Venom Fang.
Could be.
Let's see. There was one that I think anybody has here that maybe I only have. Or maybe this is the one that Chris was talking about, but mine is about Wave Echo Cave. Oh yeah, this is Chris's. Purple energy flows out, right? Disintegrating people.
No.
No? Okay. Let's see. We're fleeing a drow. He opens his mouth, beam of purple energy flows out, killing Max and Erkin, Dundas, Gracie, and Percy. Then I'm a child playing in the forest with my brothers and sisters. My parents stand nearby, smiling and watching you. Siblings, parents, who are these people? One of these boys throws an apple, but it's too high and goes over my head, leaving
Yeah, that
me
second
landing
part
near
was me.
some bushes. Okay. I chase after it and pick it up. When I turn around, everyone is dead, bleeding, broken bodies lying around me. There's a were rat standing above the bodies of the adults. Then he says, "These aren't yours." He turns and starts to run, but then stops. These aren't my visions. You're certain that most of these visions are meant for someone else or multiple people. So this is like summarizing all the visions together.
Hmm.
So you turn and the were rat is gone, but so is the forest. There's been a massive earthquake. Okay, that's the part you were talking about. As you scan the area, you suddenly see Liberté. You have the urge to run to him, but instead you don't move. Nothing happens for 20 minutes. And then you walk toward him, and that's when I mentioned all the stuff with the Medusa and Basilisk.
Yes, you have figured that part out, but I'll tell you that you have everything they have, but yours is a little bit different
Slightly different, yeah.
and has some extra details in some places.
Yeah.
That beginning stuff I didn't know anything about.
Part with the drow.
Yeah.
So he has 4 weapons in the beginning of that one.
The same from the drawing you found in Wave Echo Cave.
Yeah. See, yeah.
Do you remember that drawing?
I remember it being a thing. I don't remember exactly what it looked like.
Does anybody still have that?
I don't think so.
Not thought.
There it is.
Okay, yeah. Hmm. So these are the ones from the book, right?
That's a drow weapon drawings. I think,
I don't
right?
know. I don't know what you mean by that, but you found that drawing in Wave Echo Cave.
Okay.
Way, way back, like a year ago.
Oh man.
Okay.
Why did we never discuss these dreams?
I was surprised by that, and I'm remembering now. I didn't give them to everybody at the same time. Erkin had his while he was dead, in the monastery.
Oh.
And I want to say that Dundas actually had his before he met all of you. Can't remember. And then
It was
after that,
in
some of you had
April.
him at the same time. I think of the rest of you, 2 of you had him at the same time, and then the other 2 people had him at the same time, different sessions apart. And I remember being surprised that over time I sent them to everybody and nobody ever talked about them.
I blame Theron for having one for everyone and not knowing anything about stuff.
Yeah, man, it's been a long time.
Yeah, there's a lot of details here. I mean, I don't blame you guys for forgetting stuff, but that's also why I fill in some blanks.
Well, there's been times where you've said like key words that I've been like, that sounds familiar.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize I didn't copy this to my notes. I left this in the stupid Discord chat, which I don't check.
And I do want to say that the whole thing with the Knights of Samular figuring out that it was you guys, I put so much work into figuring out what they did next and then what happened. Like,
Insane.
just I'm like, okay, well they would look and they would end up like they'd look around and of course they'd talk to people, but Juniper's there, so they talk to her. Well, you guys ran that when they escaped. They ran through that room. His body was just laying there. Okay, so they saw Nar al Rock. Broldenthar knew who it was because he was with the Mirabar delegation. Okay, so they'd go and investigate. Okay, now they got to fight the Lich, and like I've got it on my timeline, like when everything's happening, because I didn't know when you guys would come back this way. So you came after that whole story had already finished because you took so long to get back.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I drafted a letter to send, and then Never sent it, but I said it was his brother in the letter too.
Let's quickly pan the camera over to Fandolin, where Romulus is sitting eating lunch, and
Right.
he pulls that little pouch out that Tabaxi had that died. Remember?
Yeah.
Yep.
And he reaches into the pouch, and this time he finds something inside. It's a little note that says, "Friends, the Knights of Samuel are headed to an old monastery in the Somber Hills. It's where the monks kept me captive until I was rescued by a group of adventurers from Fandolin. If you see them, please ask if it is safe for them to go there, or if I should find a way to stop them. I hope you're all safe. Heart, Juniper."
Nice letter.
And he goes, "Huh."
He goes back to his cereal.
Yeah, takes a big bite of his sandwich.
Yeah.
Because remember the Tabaxi was part of Juniper's group.
Yeah.
That pouch was a pouch where it's a many-handed pouch. There's multiple pouches, and whatever you put in there, it's in all of them at the same time. There was just nothing
Nice.
in it when he searched before. But the next day, Juniper put that note in there, and he never checked it again.
Mm.
Well, shit.
At least they didn't die.
Huh? No, they didn't. You're right.
Yeah.
But it was funny. He was gonna have the the note was in there when he was gonna have Guacamole tell him what the pouch was, and then he decided not to. I was like, oh, man. I was like, just look inside. And then he didn't. I was like, okay, I gotta figure out how this battle goes with the Lich now because he didn't stop him from going.
Oh man,
uh,
that's funny.
okay, well, it's about 10:30. So, is there anything else you guys? We'll do actually looking at Womford next time. Is there anything else you guys wanted to talk about it before you forget?
Mm,
Eh.
I don't know. It's so much stuff. You could talk about all this stuff forever.
Did we figure out what happened to Wanford?
That's what you're
Just
gonna
that,
look at next.
just that an orb blew it up by some tiefling, probably.
yeah.
At least it seems the air people, the air cultists.
Yeah.
Did we rule out that it was a dragon yet?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, yeah, mostly.
Kind of.
Yeah, I think so.
Partially.
People went in there with the box, so I don't think it was a dragon.
I wonder if that castle area would have gone differently if you guys knew about Rob's dream before you went down there.
A little bit.
I feel like
Well,
this
we
could have
know
helped a
it-
lot of things.
I mean,
we
I
would've
guess
known what had
the
happened.
castle being suspended up in the air was a clear giveaway, I guess.
You would have
Yeah.
known sooner that it was going to collapse,
Yeah.
That too.
and you would have known sooner that Venomfang was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other dreams you motherfuckers been having? Me included. I know. Yeah.
and so Ryan and I were talking about this today. You do have a reason to still be with them, even though the conch is recovered, because you have your portal thing you got to figure out,
Right.
and you know that that's over here. So that's your other reason to still be here.
Other than that, now we're best friends.
Hell yeah.
Best friends.
He just wants to help us because he likes us.
Right.
Okay, when do we want to play next week?
I really just don't.
What have we been doing? Mondays?
Yeah, we've been doing Monday. Want to do Monday?
Yeah, Monday still works for me.
Good.
Let me double check actually though. Got some stupid thing to do at some point here.
I'm free whenever, so just text when you want to play.
This Monday works for me.
Okay,
I'm gonna leave.
we'll plan on
I
Monday.
Down there.